Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Cyberknight's Flashpoint. We're going to carry on. We've got a conversation coming up that sounds like it's going to be a mission of some description for us, or legwork, perhaps. Could be either. Now, I also did realise, after ending the last episode, that even after saying that I was going to make sure I would do it, I didn't send someone to the trainer bench, so we missed out on some XP for someone there. But we'll try and make sure I do remember that moving forward. I say we as if you're in any way responsible for the things I forget. Yeah, but you're not. It's me. I will try to remember. Origami Joe. I've got some trouble on one of my gun routes. Someone's shadowing the smugglers scouting out their route. It's too pro to be some slagger gang lowlifes, and I can't afford a mess right now. So the job of there is to wipe these shadows off the map? I don't have borrowing kind of money for this little problem. There are other ways you could make it worth our time? Well, we're in business, the three of us. You got a vested interest in seeing these weapons flow. I'm not asking for much. Stepping on this one, I'll owe you a favor. You can cash it in when you're ready, and you know it'll be worth it. I need one of your crew, someone who they'll know is a real professional, to guard the shipments for a time. If we refuse to help, he'll cut us off for a little while, but not forever. Okay, well, we're going to try and earn the favor. The Under is no simple place. Who would know how to track your team? Someone who knows what they're doing down there. These routes are treacherous. This team's made up of 4 or 5 carrying backpacks on a 4-mile slog. The route passes 100 meters below the dome's footing at Fort Point. Some of it's crawl space and some of it's swimming. Not a random voyeur, then. I appreciate your snark. You can see why I need your help. So this is a legwork. Let's have a little look at what we got here. Now Stiletto. Oh, it says Stiletto here. That was the code name she was given at the end of the last mission. I will change that back to what it should be. But for now, she did go out on the last mission, so I'm tempted to. Yeah, we got one attempt. I'm tempted to send her out. Down to breaks the news. It says Stiletto again. I will sort that out. Yeah. So that's it. Look nasty and babysit some weapon mules. Well, there's a bit more to it than that. I see. Swim, crawl, and muck around under the dome for a week. Join a merc company, they said. And neither of us in the mood to hear complaints. All right. It's got to be worth something to you. Let me get my kit and a change of clothes. I guess I'm going caving. Stay sharp. What started as a fun bit of spelunking could get ugly fast. So she's off for 7 days. Let's do that thing now with her name. Narin. So rename. So the call sign is now Narin. Can I have no first? No, name cannot be empty. Okay, so I don't know what the poster's chosen name would be. So I'll just put like an initial S there. It's going to show the code name anyway, so that's fine. Okay, now in terms of her stuff she's equipped with, well, we'll leave the shotgun because, yeah, because Marcus hasn't got sort of, well, he's got auto skills, so he needs an auto weapon, so that's fine. 3 days till the next conversation, so, well, it might be legwork, in which case I need you to play bodyguard and help move one of my couriers safely. You know how it is. I've got critical data I need to move, but I can't trust the network is secured. Of course, you know all about it. This is why Cyberknights were created in the first place. Regular couriers and quants can get the job done these days. But a century ago, that's why the first quantum riders were created. When the knights were first created, it was to protect the data. But now you need us to protect the meat. Exactly where your team comes in. My courier has the data safely stuffed in their headwear, but needs bodyguards. Well, we might be able to play protector for you. Oh, okay, this is an actual mission. Medusa Egress. Got a week for that. Yeah, well, let's have a look at what that involves first of all, so we kind of know what we're dealing with. Whoa, 389. That's triple pretty much what well, at least double what our highest payday's been so far. Very nice. Okay, so what sort of mission is it? Mixed stealth combat. So that suggests that it isn't going to be hacking. So if we go to our barracks, we'd need 4 people. Now, we took Lion out last time, so maybe we'll take Hades this next time. Lime's come out in the last couple of missions, so I think I'd lean towards something like Marcus, Hades, Whisper. And we've got myself. I mean, take the Gunslinger again, potentially. I kind of like having Boring Dad there, because he's got a really valuable skill that gives people extra AP. But we'll think about that. I think we could potentially attempt to do that fairly soon. So if I was to set up a group for this... Oops, that's the wrong one. In terms of equipment, what does it look like for us? I do like this one. I feel like we're going to be running out of favours here, though, so I'll take Wendigo's one. So basically we've got to be a bodyguard, basically. So there's going to be combat. I suspect probably a lot of combat. Mission planning. Right, so let's prep the mercs. Hades. I'm tempted to go that. I know I said I'd take Whisper, but if it's going to be a lot of combat, I think we want some muscle in the abilities. So let's do that. He's got his Street Dragon. Have I got the mods on that? I do. Oh yeah. So I was gonna give Boring this new armor. This is light armor, but it's epic level. So he'll increase his speed and initiative. A little bit less protection. I'm happy with that. And then we'll give Marcus the heavy armor I've just taken off. There we go. So our sniper still has basic armor, but actually, let's go back to the barracks because actually I can do it via this, can't I? So who has our... Someone's got good armor. I think it's Lime. So let's give him the basic armor as he's sitting this one out, and we'll give Hades that Jaguar light suit. We can also take out Lion's gun. Just unequip. Ooh, I might take out that Dazzler as well. Okay, so let's give Hades the level 2 sniper. Oh, we've got a... I've got a silencer, but I think we're going to be going loud fairly soon on this mission, quite honestly. Bit of accuracy, though, on the revolver, so I'll take that. Oh, we must have bought these. I can't remember doing it, but I must have done it. So that's good. Marcus, you've got this. Now you're under-equipped, which means you've got a slot free, so let's do Dazzler. I think that looks good. I thought... Did he not... Hang on, did we not get another armor here? Oh no, he is coming. Who did I... Oh, I see what I've done. Aaron's not coming. Tell you what, let's take off Aaron's armor there, and we'll give that to Lime. And tell you what, Nair. Oh, you're on legwork. So who's not coming? Who's not on legwork? I guess Lion or tell you what, Whisper. Let's put you in the trainer. So I'm going to just come out just to confirm that's happening, like I think it is. Oops. So we got someone in here, yeah? Yeah, okay, so he's in there for a week. I think I'm actually going to forward time a little bit anyway. Maybe not as far as a week, but I'd like for this heat to drop below 25, because then we'll be a less security level when we go in. Okay, so stress resist and more XP gained. I guess I'll probably go for that. Permanently get 1 strength. -2 recoil rate. That seems pretty good actually for a sniper. I think I'll take that. Anything that reduces the recoil I think is good. So where are we? Yeah, we still want a couple more days. Oh, what we got? We've got potato. Cyberdeck service will increase to level 3. I think that seems like a pretty good one. Right, we're at 24 now, so let's just pause that. So we're going to do the Medusa egress. These guys are still in their stuff, so that's good because he's going to be training while we're out. So let's get back in. Hoping our team is still assembled. It is. Just to make a quick check that everyone's got what I hope they do. Level 2. So everyone has a primary weapon at level 2, which I think is good. I guess the exception is boring. He only has a level 1 pistol. Why don't we have a look at those then? I mean, he could take like a submachine gun. I mean, okay, so the damage is 7 times 85, whatever that is. But, ooh, tell you what, the pure damage... I do like the pure damage on the revolvers is the thing. We don't have an SMG. So I'm tempted to get that, actually. Tell you what, let's get that. Let's treat ourselves. Origami Joe. We'll have a look at the mods for an SMG. There we go. So I don't know if we have anything right now, so I should check that. Have I not got that attached? I need to do that, don't I? Well, I've got a silencer, so that's good. So I don't need a barrel mod. I wish this didn't reset every time. I don't need a barrel, but optics and a body mod would be good. So we could accuracy versus reload size. Yeah, I think the accuracy one. And then I've got accuracy, less recoil, less range, more accuracy versus more range. Yeah, I think I'll get the reflex side on that actually, seeing as he's a bit more of a close-in guy. I need to get that on the sniper as well, so let's just come out a sec. Let's go in and have a look at this. Body mod. So at the moment we're using this, plus 5% arc, minus 5 recoil. Whereas this is the same, but it gets more of an arc, so I think adjust the angle in degrees that this weapon can cover with Overwatch reactive fire. There we go. So that explains what arc is. I kind of thought that's what it was, but I didn't want to assume. Whereas boring dad, let's give him the SMG. Put the silencer on, so now it's loud range. It's only 15 meters noise. That's pretty close in. So that's good. We'll give him the grip and the sight. Good. Good. Well, I feel like we're ready to go out now. These guys do have level 1 weapons, but it's not their primary weapon, so I'm less worried about that. Let's go. We're in, just short of enemy contact. Meet Bill, your charge for the evening. Keep him close. All of our pay hinges on Bill's survival. But if he goes down, there is a kill switch in his head. It'll wipe the quantum headwear memory, so it can't fall into the wrong hands. I'm standing right here. Yeah, I hope you heard that. Don't get shot. So we need to safely deliver Bill to an extraction point. If he gets injured, it won't cost us, but if he dies, the mission is a failure. Okay, let's have a quick look at what we're dealing with here. Okay, so there's an extraction site there. Oh, that's just it's not an object. Now, it doesn't look like there's any lockers here, so there's nothing to loot. We just need to get him out alive. by turn 9 ideally, so we wanna blitzkrieg this a little bit, I think. And why is it escalating so far already? It might just be scripted to happen. But I think we're gonna go in hard and fast, and yeah. Let's let Bill go last out of us. So boring. How do we get... Oh yeah, there's a gap in the fence. Get that far. I wouldn't mind getting into cover. Let's do that. We're gonna see... I'm expecting to see people added to the initiative order. Not yet, weirdly. I wonder if there's going to be like story triggers or something that's people are going to come out at a certain point, perhaps. I guess we'll see. We're just gonna keep running people. Seeing as there's no one kind of in there yet, let's just run people up and not worry too much about cover. I will crouch down. You never know. I feel like we've got a good group, decently equipped, so I'm hoping this will be a successful mission. How far does Bill get? Now Bill... I don't know if I can get Bill anywhere that useful. Let's just move in there. We can't see anyone at the moment, which suggests to me that we should be okay for this turn. Okay, so this time it's Hades to kick us off. Now this does look like a good sniper spot potentially, but I don't want her to get like left behind, so how far can she actually get? She could actually get all the way here. Let's do it. Still no guards. Interesting. Okay. Boring can get pretty far. How far? That'll do. Still no guards. I mean, I'm sure we're going to have combat. But we'll move as far as we can until that's on the cards. There's a lack of cover this way, but I think we'll take it, seeing as we can't see anyone yet. Now, Bill. Okay, he can get into cover, so we'll take that. We've got Lime. How far can Lime get? Just move up. Right, I'm expecting stuff to come in now. Okay, the cameras saw us. That's fine. I'm expecting maybe when this escalates, we're going to see guys come in. Wouldn't surprise me at all. Let's take cover here. The question is where they'll come from. Now this looks like a likely spot, so could I put on the Death Watch over here? I actually can. So let's take that. Bill, I don't know about Bill. Let's delay you just in case something unexpected happens here. Boring. Let's start there. I can't see anything. I think I'll turn off this camera for a little bit. We're probably going to be passing through its range quite frequently, so... I think I'll just stay there for now. Let's just delay. Hacksaw... That'll do. How far can Lime get? I'll take that. Doesn't have Overwatch, does he? So we'll delay just in case we trigger something that we're not banking on. Bill can actually get all the way there, so let's do that. Don't really have a lot to add, so I could activate this in the thinking that next turn we might be, when this escalates, things might come in. So, oh, mind you, Boring's giving it to himself now. Okay, well, that is what it is. Well, let's come up into this corner. Oh, Lime's got it as well. You know, we might get people coming up out of here. So let's just cover it. There is still... Oh, escalation. Reinforcement nearby. So... Did someone come in? Not that I can see, at least. I don't see a real reason to come in around the back here just yet. I tell you what, I'm going to delay Lime. Boring. I think we at least come and get eyes on this corner. We're almost at the exchange, which makes me think something's going to happen at that point. Hades. I think that gives a pretty good... I wanted to get good visibility. We'll go here. If anyone comes rushing down here. Bill, I mean, there's no reason not to run you in at this stage, I think. Let's put you up here behind Boring. Or do we try and get round there? I'm wary of rushing him in to do that, just in case something kicks off. Let's just make sure we stay together. Maxor's getting a little bit left behind, but... Ooh. We get him there. I just have no faith that this isn't going to completely kick off. Alright, into turn 5. What's happening? Well, it's Bill's turn. Run Bill into there and just see what happens, huh? I mean... Nothing really happened. I'm gonna just... So who's lagging? Let's let Lime run up first. Not quite into the area, so maybe we'll just come up to the wall. Hades. Good extract. Let's get her into the zone. This is weird. I don't know why there's no enemies. You know, I'm not complaining. Complaining at all. I'm just surprised. Because we're getting a load of money for this job. Deeply suspicious. Unless it's a multi-stage job, I don't know. I have to admit, I don't get it. So let's just delay. Let's let Lime get in. And is that it? Is that game over? Victory. Very strange. Very strange. I was expecting... Yeah, I was expecting enemies. Oh, very weird. The Lost Zagalis were on alert for the courier, but we cleared a path. I knew my data was in good hands with you, Boring. Next time I need a bodyguard, I know who to call. So we got nearly 300k for doing that. We gained +2 heat, so that was actually really good, because we barely raised our security level. Yeah, and got a couple of levels up. I mean, I'm not going to complain, but an easy job. Not going to complain about that at all. So we've got loads of money now. Now what's the situation with our barracks in terms of upgrading again? So, okay, so I think we do that. I've probably got the 100k to spend on this now. So let me do that, and we'll work towards getting another merc in. Okay, so we have a couple ready to train, so let's have a look at those. I've just noticed Lion has commented on the first video suggesting particular training for his stuff. So he suggested... Might have been Quiet Kill. Weak Spot. I'm definitely working towards Weak Spot, because that's what we've got on Hades as well. So yeah, that was definitely one of the ones he suggested. Yeah, so cool. We've got a couple of points here. I forget what I'm working towards on my own character. I don't know about that one. I've got another talent. Am I actively working towards anything? This one that cancels enemy Overwatch could be good. Overwatch is a complete bugger. I'm tempted to take it just for that. I can see definite utility for it. We've got one person who can do that. Okay, nothing else is jumping out to me, so I'm going to if that counts as enemy Overwatch, that's good enough for me. Now this one, I really like this skill. What can I do to it? Extra initiative versus extra area of effect. That's an extra move point, and that one is... that's reducing cooldown. I would like to get it going quicker, so even though I don't think I need the extra radius, I'm going to save up for that tactical surge recharge, get that a bit quicker. We've also got Lime here. So he can have one more talent. Am I looking towards anything in particular here? So ricochet off the wall sounds fun. That's not bad. It's free, and you can make them easier to hit. So that's definitely possible. Throwing a bullet could be interesting, because that gives him like a bit more of sort of like a sneak type ability. Debuffed the inability to hear the sound of any movements, but can hear gunfire. Okay, so that's pretty strong actually. I think I'm gonna nab that. I like the sound of that. If they literally can't hear anyone approaching them, so he could like prep someone for Boring to just run up to and take down. So that seems good. Now Fig's still off, but I think I might be able to get her deck repaired while she's away. Might be able to think about buying a better deck as well. So in the cyber deck's front, it's level 2 rare. So what was she using at the moment? She's using this. So let's compare that with this one. So action boost. This cyber deck grants this many bonus action points whenever connected to a matrix host, and each turn you stay connected. Oh, that's what that's for. Okay, well that's better. IO speed is better. That's how many we can load in a turn, so that is good. That's how many we can keep loaded, so that's better. Extra program and higher level of programs. I think that's really good. I mean, we do a lot of hacking. But this is a level 3 one. Okay, I'll tell you what, so let's compare this one with the level 3. Oh, with the level 3 one. Oh. Extra deck armor. Oh. So this one has... This is a common, so that might be why it's got less action boost and armor. But more of that, more of that. I mean, for double the cost effectively, I don't know. I don't think the improvement is that stark. So tell you what. I'm gonna buy this one for our hackers. Feeling flush, let's do it. I need to save money for the new barracks though, so we'll make sure for that. Let's skip on. Welcome back, Naren. Go get a shower. You smell awful. Is it? Is it that bad? I burned all the clothes I took with me already. That fat under the dome, it's impossible to tell what you're crawling through. Sounds lovely. Is the job done? Origami Joe was right. This was no scavs. It was a small team with some skill. The shadows hung close for a while. I took the initiative and took the fight to them. They were not expecting that. When they realised who they were dealing with, they lit out.
They seem to have to rethink after that. We haven't seen them since.
Any clues who your mysterious enemy is?
Maybe it's a competitor trying to shut down my game, but nothing concrete. I owe you one, Borin. Let me know when you want to call in that favor.
Noted. You'll be hearing from us.
And you, Naren, you're welcome back anytime. I know my runners will miss you.
Oh yeah, I'll miss the slop down there. Remember the bonuses for your team we talked about?
Ah, Chopper.
Okay, so Naren and Origami Joe have developed a mutual respect. Okay. She's gained some height and the soft skill Under Navigator, which will be helpful in legwork that requires operating in the under. Oh, nice. Okay. So there's so many interlocking systems at play here. I'm kind of viewing it as like, it's nice when stuff happens, but I'm not really planning for it. Which I think is probably the best way to do it, because I don't want to get, caught in the weeds, lost in the weeds a bit too much in terms of trying to big brain the optimal way to buff everyone with this stuff. So if something happens and it's unexpected, it's nice. That's kind of the way I'm going to deal with it, and we can just keep things chugging along more organically, perhaps I would say. So what was that? Okay, it might have been. No, it wasn't Fig missing out on that again. Let's skip on for a little bit. I've got a limit break. Okay, that's cool. I've hyped myself up. But these are all limited time, whereas this is just to get +1 permanent strength. So I think I'm always going to take the permanent upgrades, even if they're on paper a bit less spectacular than the month-long ones. Okay, we'll do this conversation now. Diego Wine. I need your backing on a risky business move. I don't like this at all, but I've been approached by a German overboss operating out of New Berlin, using the name Herr Schweinchen. A new smuggling route from across the Atlantic sounds good. What's making your alarm bells go off? Well, the offer's good, really good. Herr Schweinchen has an arrangement to bring in weaponry and weapon mods on Warner Brown container boats. Simply imports, and I'll be in charge of local distribution. The armaments he claims he can get through, he must have a hell of a connection in the Warner Brown military sector.
So it sounds too good to be true. In this world, it usually is.
Exactly. I wish that was the end of the story. To close the deal, the things Herr Schweinchen wants, demands are outrageous, dangerous, but his promises, I'd be leapfrogging my competition completely.
You don't climb if you don't fight for it.
I know we'll support you, Diego Wayne. I need one of your mercs to play my bodyguard for a while. It's interesting we can reject him. Risky, dangerous, those are our line of work. What is this guy demanding? He wants to get all up in my business, way too close for comfort. There will be no deal unless I let some of his people shadow my every move for more than a week. Herr Schweinchen wants me to watch everything we do here in the NBZ. That sounds like he wants to straight up steal your operational secrets. Naturally, he insists it's only to ensure that my gunrunner network is worth his trust and not a leaky bucket.
Oh, but there must be other ways to figure that out without such invasive measures.
The whole thing is like drinking water from a damn UNA tap. It might kill me, but I'm going to go for it. Okay, so it's a legwork. Okay. I mean, I think, yeah, we're gonna. Sounds like it could be beneficial. Now, Lion's got 80%. That sounds nice. Minimize risk and exposure. 1 attempt. So 20% failure. I think that's okay. We'll go for that.
We wouldn't be able to prevent Herr Schwenschen's people from seeing into the guts of your organisation, but I can help you keep your spine straight if they start making threats or coming up with even more ridiculous demands. I will not let them play games on my watch, Diego.
I'm glad to have you around. I'm going to need you day and night by the sounds of it.
Let me gather my gear and let me know where to meet your runner.
Thanks to you both. I'll feel a lot better with you and yours at my back, Boring.
If the guns are going to float, they'd better flow to you and then to us, Gunrunner.
Cool. Okay, so that's that. We've got a couple of days to this one. I'm going to let it run till then. Yeah, let's bring it in. I don't know if it times out, that it either happens automatically or you lose it. I'm not willing to experiment just yet. Melanie Liu. My source leaked to Matsumoto Matrix host, storing a valuable bioformula. Just hack the files in the set. Matsumoto Global won't keep this valuable recipe in this host for long. A data courier will scoop it up and transport it to a lab. So the window and vulnerability is short. I think we've had this text before. What is it, Melanie? That isn't something that would be valuable to you, but in my profession, consider it a blueprint for a variant of plasma I need to complete surgery and splice in cybernetics. It's carefully guarded by Matsumoto Global, so that we splicers are dependent on them for expensive deliveries of their customized plasmas. The bioformula recipe will be in 3 parts, and I'll pay for any part you can lift. Well, I might be able to make that hack for you then. Okay, so we're going to need Fig back for that. Or we get another hacker in. Ready to be planned. Yeah, okay, so how long have we got for that? 11 days, actually, so even if Fig fails this one, she should be back in time from the one that's an auto success. But let's skip on for now. So we can upgrade the barracks again, and we're going to do that. So this will take us up to getting another Merc, which is very nice. So 5 days we'll be able to do that. Yeah, I think that's all we're waiting on right now. So let's just let Fig. Oh, do I owe you an obligation? What? I didn't think we had an obligation, did we? I thought I avoided any obligations. Depends on the ask, Mongrel. If I promise you a favour, I always come through. I've got a defector, someone I should have buried in a trash heap. Elizabeth Wingate worked her way up through my organisation to become an important coordinator, got her hands in everything. Anyone who knows too much can eventually be a liability. Anyone except for your face, you mean? Ha! But be careful who you trust, that's always the right line to take. She knows enough to do some serious damage and has now gone to the law. Of all things, gone over to Bravestar. Bravestar has been very interested in my organisation for a long time, so they must have cut a pretty good deal. Elizabeth Wingate's too scared to try to play the mole, so this deal involves extracting her, and protection services and all that sludge. Bravestar extraction is scheduled in less than 8 hours. She's gone to ground, so there's no way we will find out where she's hiding before then. But I know the time and the place. I need you there. I need you to snuff her out right in front of her new pals. And I can trust you to take care of this, Boring. I didn't think I had any obligations, but okay. Who knows? Our obligation to Mongrel is a promise to step in at times like these. Yeah. We'll permanently burn our relationship. I'm not willing to do that. I guess we need to go and do that, huh? Alright, well, we should probably take a look at it, huh? Snitch snuff out. Mixed stealth combat. Okay, so there's no hacking, which is fine, because Figure's off doing her thing anyway. At the start of stage, buff all teammates with +2 move points for first turn. I don't know. Raises up to 5 sec tally created now or later this turn. So that's the yellow stuff. Debuff all enemies for the next 2 turns. I feel like we're going to be raising the sec tally quite a lot if it's basically an assassination. Okay, so let's come out. So these are the guys we had last time. So who do we have available? Let's bring Naren in. Who did we have last? Who was our sniper last time? I'd like to bring in Lion, but I think he's on legwork. How long is he out for? Probably too long, right? Ah, he's 9 days. Okay, yeah, that's a bit long, isn't it? Two soldiers and a sniper. I think let's go because they've all got pretty high level weapons. Can't remember where the other armor is. Just because Lime's come out quite a few times recently. So let's just mix it up a little bit. Oh, who's this on? This is Naren. Yeah, I mean, I'm saving the rest of this money to upgrade my barracks, so... Oh no, I'm doing that now, aren't I? Well, we'll save it anyway. So I think this is how we'll go out. Oh, we should get someone in the... hang on. Get someone in the doodad. In the doodad. Let's do Whispering. I feel like Whisper's been a bit underused recently. I'd like to bring him into more stuff. Let's send him to the trainer for now. So he's getting the XP at least. And I guess we'll see. I've heard that these obligation missions can be really tough, so we'll see how this goes. Shush, nice and quiet there. Bravestar arrived ahead of schedule. They're crawling over the place. Alright, what's their play here? The show is about to start. Elizabeth Wingate was hiding somewhere under this district. She's just appeared with her escort. They rolled out some expensive tech for this one. That glimmer is Vitatech. It'll take at least 2 hits to knock it down. We need some intel on which way she's headed. Right now, the biggest lead is a lot of mil-spec encrypted chatter with the CCAC about approving priority air traffic. Predictable. They'll be picking Elizabeth Wingate up in a hover transport. Would be nice to know where. Eyes up. Watch all the open rooftops or big stretches of concrete. Even a small hover transport needs a lot of safe clearance. But they don't know we're here yet. Once they know, they're going to move her fast. When we blow our cover, we want to take out this Elizabeth Wingate in the same breath if we can. Yeah, let's have a quick looky look. I doubt there's going to be a lot to loot on this mission. In terms of where they're going to land the craft, I imagine it would be here. I'm wondering whether we just ignore this guy completely. How can we can get onto this roof from here, and we can get down from this angle. I think we split the team. I think a couple of us will go up here, and maybe the sniper's a good person to have on this roof. They could like maybe position here and do some proper damage. As for boring, I'm a little worried about this guy hitting us in the back, but tell you what, these guys quite a bit more hit points than previous enemies. Let's put our look ahead down. Oh, I can't go that far. Okay, come back out. Gonna nip over to here. Let's put this down. So, well, actually, if I can't quite get him. I get both these though. He's going to stroll off that way. This guy's going to go that way. Okay. Could put another one down over. I'd like to know what this guy's doing. Okay, he's still coming down there. Okay, well, let's not worry about him for now then. Anyway, I can kind of get behind this cover. Yes. Okay. Okay. I imagine that's it for boring. Hades, like I said, I think we're going to try and get you up on this roof. A little wary of the patrols, so I think we'll try and get some cover around this angle. Now, shotguns. I think that might be useful up this way. And then who else have we got? We've got Axel with the assault rifle. Again, maybe good for a roof option. So let's send Naren up this way. Let's just do that. Sounds like these guys are going to be pretty much moving away from our position anyway. And then Hacksaw. Similar to our sniper, really. Can I get him there? I can. There we go. Burn the acid! Oh, we got a bit lucky there. The music's suddenly gone very quiet, not quite sure why. Okay, back to me. Doesn't look like he's doing anything now. Tempted to delay and let them kind of do their thing. The problem is him turning around, because I think he'll see Naren. Who is... she's so low in the order. So well, who's this guy? Gamma. He's just before her. I've got something that can give her more initiative, can't I? Buff yourself or a teammate with 8 initiative immediately. Initiative bonus is applied when rolling initiative for the next turn. Yeah, let's give that to Naren, because she's going to be a little bit hung out to dry here. Key is this guy. I don't know what he's doing. But let's delay boring now. God, he might see Naren anyway. No, I think he saw me. This is a bit annoying. We're going to be going loud a bit sooner than intended. So Muo is going. Looks like he'll probably see me. He's actually unaware. Is this guy's alerted? He's suspicious, Gamma, but he's way down. So actually, let's delay Naren, because if possible, I'd like to snipe these guys first. It's a bit of a risk. We might get fired on. No, he's just moving off. They can see round corners a lot more easily than I thought they could. It's a bit annoying. I like the way she's saying VIP on the move. Okay, Hacksaw. I think we want to... Oh, no. Well, I thought I stood him up. What was going on? I'm trying to stand Hacksaw up. Oh, I did. So I could do that and then fire on this guy. Can he see? He can see it. Tell you what, he can see him from here with 96% accuracy. So maybe I'll just do that. I don't think we need to do that yet. I think I'll just get a couple of shots off at this guy. So what, it's 71 now, so let's do Iron Grip. And, okay, that didn't change anything. Interesting. He's down, though. I can shoot again. This guy, 80%. I don't have the thing for full auto. I could do this one, and it would reload the gun. So maybe I'll... Does that mean he shoots? No, it doesn't. Okay, I thought it was a shot and reload. No, we want to take a... Oh, I thought I had 80%. Huh. Okay. That looked more like 50% when I took that one. Not quite sure why. Let's put Overwatch on these stairs, because I think this guy's going to come charging up. Hades. Here, we can actually get a good shot on this guy. I don't think that's going to be a kill. I think that could, though. Not quite. Bit of a waste. 50% though. This guy is going to be a problem. Alright, sod it. This guy's suspicious. I bet he is. Okay, he's actually running away. That's good. Because now he's within Naren's range. Shit, he got us both. Ow! Okay, dirtbag. I think it's probably a good time to do this because it's going to hit us all, isn't it? And I'm going to use the extra to heal myself up after that attack. Now, I've got my auto gun now. I'll leave that for now. So we got this. Could go full auto and hopefully hit both. I'll take that again. Won't be able to go full auto, but we could... let's take that guy. Now we've got Naren. So this guy, I'm guessing he's... Why did he take so little damage? It might have just been a glancing blow, I suppose. But can she can't hit either with her shotgun from here. But we could do it from here. Can I do anything to kind of make that better? Tell you what, I'll take that. Oh wow, nice. Take that. Naren's kicking ass. Okay, and then with our remaining, we'll... No, use it on yourself. Yeah, use the health kit. There we go. Okay. Right, so we're going to need to... Around this way, isn't it? This guy's suspicious, but he's not really doing anything right now. These guys might be. I'm gonna delay my turn, and likewise with Naren, I think. For Hades, though, I think I want to get up and start taking shots at Elizabeth. She would get the chance to shoot from there. So let's do it. Now this is, yeah, 3 AP, so she can get one shot off Elizabeth. 100% chance to hit. Let's take it. It's going to knock off one of her Vita things, isn't it? Yes. And I think I put the Death Watch. So if she tries to move, she'll take another shot. Yeah, so I think her shield's off now, and she's running straight into Boring and Naren. So I think that should be mission accomplished. Being well. Okay, it's Hacksaw's turn now. That's good. Seems like we should probably shoot this guy. I think let's do the Iron Grip. That would improve it a little bit. Oh, I thought it was supposed. Okay, that hasn't changed the percentage, but he was losing 6% because of recoil. Does the pistol change things? Not substantially. Goes. Now we're getting quite a lot of guys moving in this way, so I think we should get Hacksaw kind of over this way a little bit more. We might be able to hit someone from there. %. I mean, I guess I could have used the Pathfinder thing. Actually, does he even have that? That might be someone else. Okay. Nice shot. He's out of ammo. He could put this down though, and if this guy pushes up, cover him. Now it's Boring's turn. I think we run up and deal with Elizabeth. So if I was just to whack her with a sword, could do it. Oh, that's for 2 AP. When sometimes this is free, but I'm not quite sure what qualifies it for that. Throw a frag at her. Okay, maybe I'll hop over here and shoot the SMG at her then. Only 61%. It's a bit disappointing. A bit disappointing for the damage as well. I don't know how I feel about this SMG actually. But we've got Naren now. So what's... Okay, I kind of wanted to see what her range is going to be with the shotgun. No valid target with a shotgun. Okay, that's not good. Does the grenade kill her? I think it does. Okay. We want to land it at her feet though, while avoiding Boring. So let's do that.
The rat never saw us coming. Time to get clear before it gets any worse. The defector is down. It's time to go. New extraction options are coming online.
Okay, so where are our extractions? We've actually got one right behind here where we came in. That could be the best one. Otherwise it's over there, or presumably over this side. Yeah, I think we should go back the way we came. So as for Naren, just want to make sure she can actually take cover. It kind of looks like cover, but I'm not sure that it actually is. Sorry, let's go there. We'll put an overwatch on, so if anyone tries to get in too close, she'll take a shot. Boring has got a frag, so he might be able to kill this Draco. Start with that. How much I like this gun. I might just be better off running up to him and using the sword, to be fair. No, we're not creeping. Hades is going to need a reload. I think... yeah, let's get her over, someone like over here. And then she's going to kind of be in a position to cover others as they retreat, and then I think she's within a turn of the exit. So let's do that. Oh, I just missed the overwatch. Son of a bitch. He did run in quite far. Yeah, he's run out of AP. This guy probably as well. So I think Boring's going to be able to get out. Exor. Okay, let's tell you what, let's reload. I guess I could have done that. Reloaded for 2, but anyway, late now. Marin, why don't we pistol shot this guy? Try again. There he goes. Marin, why don't you... okay, fine, get in there. Now, Boring's okay. He's got this cancel enemy overwatch, so we're gonna do it on him. Boring is just gonna absolutely leg it towards the exit. You can actually take cover there, so let's do that. I mean, they'd be able to shoot him from that angle, I think, anyway, but you never know. Okay, Hades, let's reload. And then we'll put on Death Watch over here. So anyone coming around this corner is going to get domed, hopefully. And they're in. I think likewise we'll try and sort of cover the rear guard. So we'll pop the over. Oh, no, that's with the pistol. I kind of want to do it with a shotgun. Although that's range is really limited. But, you know, there's the sniper there as well. Ah, it's a miss. That got him. Right, Hacksaw Ridge, what have you got? I don't see anyone. Which is interesting. Sod it, just move. Is he going to run into shotgun range? He does. Get shredded. Okay, we're going to have people coming, are we? Looks like it. And they come. But we'll be gone by the time before they become a factor. I'm pretty sure we can all get out this turn, as long as I just make sure I do it sprinting and not crouched. still standing. Better than they ever did. But let's get out of here. Successful obligation completed.
Fall back, most brave star on their way. Clear those streets, we've silenced the defector.
Okay, good. Thought we did alright there. I knew you had this one handled. Time and the place, that's all we needed. Bravestar's probably dumping Elizabeth Wingate somewhere in the bay right now, trying to hide their shameful defeat. Successfully honoured our obligation to Mongrel, and our relationship has improved. No cash, sadly. We did get everyone leveled up apart from Boring, though, which is good. So yeah. Okay, well, I've checked the time in the video. It seems like a suitable juncture to end this one. Have a quick... We've got 5 people ready to train. I think we're 4 days off building a new barracks. That's all stuff we'll get to next time. I think the next person on my list to recruit is actually a hacker. So looking forward to that. We've had Fig being our sole hacker for this long. So, in instances like this, when she's out locked into legwork for a long period, for example, it'd be nice to have someone else on the team who can do what she does, hopefully. Yeah, so we'll get to that next time. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, if you could hit that like button, that'd be fantastic. Do leave a comment. Let me know what you think about the campaign so far, how it's all going. If you have any tips, I know a few people who are taking part in the campaign are also playing the game themselves. If you've noticed things that I haven't picked up on yet, and I'm sure there's loads of stuff that I know there's certain aspects of the game I've barely touched upon at all, so there's going to be a lot of stuff that I'm probably not doing optimally. So if you have any hints or tips, drop them in the comments. It's always good to hear those. And if you're watching this and not yet subscribed to the channel, if you could do that, that'd be fantastic. So thanks very much, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.